Hi, Dr. Francesca LeBlanc here, doctor of natural medicine and founder of drbusymom.com. Today is all about juicing. I love green juice. I have been juicing for years now, and I'm going to tell you the reason why I keep doing it is for the simple fact that you can really feel the effects of drinking a good green juice almost immediately. And for me, that's important because if I'm gonna take the time and go through this whole thing of making juice, I want to know that it's doing something powerful for me. And the fact is that juicing versus smoothies, we busted that myth in the private moms group. They both have their place. One doesn't replace the other. But juicing means we're taking out the fiber. So literally you're getting a liquid shot right to your gut of tons of anti-inflammatory goodness, tons of nutrients, goes right into the blood. It's alkaline, it cleans your blood, and you can feel it. I mean, your energy goes right through the roof. All of a sudden you can think clearly. So, something to think about, moms, if you've got that like 3 o'clock slump, go ahead and do what I do. Juice a bunch so that you have a bunch, and then take them with you. And we'll talk about how I store them in a second. You know me, I love a good mason jar. Let's get right into the recipe, okay guys? Hi, kale. Should come as no surprise because I'm obsessed with kale. So organic, right? If we don't put organic fruits and vegetables into the juicer, whatever they were sprayed with, whether it's Roundup, glyphosate, whatever they use, it's going into us because we're removing the fiber. So, maybe we don't want that. Those are endocrine disrupting chemicals and they will throw our thyroid for a tizzy. So let's go organic when possible. Green kale, curly kale, dinosaur kale, I don't care what kind. If you have been following me, you know that kale's a superfood. So don't be surprised though, guys, heads up, when you put an entire bunch of kale into your juicer, you don't get a lot of juice, but it doesn't matter because the amount that you do get is so powerful, okay? So you make up for the volume that kale does not produce in the juicer when you go ahead and add in my other favorite green, which is cucumber. So 2 organic cucumbers. And I gotta tell you guys, it's one of the best antioxidants on the planet today. Cucumber fights cancer, supports your liver, gets toxins out of the body. It's a natural diuretic, so we're supporting the kidneys by helping them get waste out of the body. Cucumbers will produce so much juice, you will watch this entire well fill up right there. The one thing I don't have, because I just juiced right here, are the stalks of 2 to 3 heads of broccoli. Now, it sounds weird, I know, but your kids only eat the florets, right? And then what do we do with the stalks? Throw them out, save them. P.S. They make a ton of juice, and you definitely want to put them into this because broccoli, of all the cruciferous vegetables, is the cancer fighter of the bunch. We're talking about detoxifying the blood, supporting eye health, bone health. I mean, it's an anti-inflammatory superfood just in itself, and all the goodness is in the stalk anyway. So go ahead and grab some organic broccoli, cut the heads off, keep the florets for the kids when you make dinner, and go ahead and put the stalks in your juice. You will produce so much liquid, you'll be astonished. Okay, next, green apple. The big thing is red apple, not in this one. Let's stay low glycemic, okay? So a green apple is nice and low glycemic, but the key is you gotta core these guys, okay? We can't put a whole apple in here. Apple seeds, no bueno. Cyanide is released. We don't want that in the body. So you're gonna core your apple before you put it in. What I love about a good apple in a juice is, one, of course it's gonna make it palatable, but you're also gonna put some quercetin in it. And that is like a natural histamine fighter, okay? And it's only found in apples. So it's a cool bonus if you're somebody like me and you suffer with seasonal allergies. Apples are a great way to support your body's natural histamine response, okay? Last but not least, because I like to kick it up, the Italian in me gotta put a little kick. It's called ginger, it's fresh ginger, and I take about a 2-inch piece, cut it off and shave off its fibrous coating. Okay, what ginger is going to do is, of course, reduce inflammation like every single ingredient does. But you know, if you didn't already know this about ginger, it's like this really cool unknown fact that it reduces anxiety, reduces joint pain, helps the body remove unnecessary toxins. Again, you know, the common thread here is that all of this is anti-inflammatory, and all of this is helping the body get toxins out. It's a beautiful thing. So all this goes into the juicer, and then you've got a bunch of juice. What I'm able to produce is about 4 mason jar sizes, just like this, and you can see that it's all juice, foam on the top. What I love about putting them in a mason jar is this. When you juice, if you don't quickly do something with it, the air will magically break down all of the nutrient goodness in the juice. So you've got to do something quick within 15 to 20 minutes. Mason jars, I mean, I live for these things. I don't know what I did in life before mason jars existed. So go ahead and put your green juice, store them, throw them in the fridge. I mean, it literally looks this bright and green and full of yummy chlorophyll for at least 4 days, and then I can just drink one a day. Great to throw in your lunch bag, right? Because then you'll put it in the fridge at work, and when you've got that 2 to 3 o'clock slump in the afternoon, trust me, when you slam one of these, you will be full of energy. I'm telling you guys, I challenge you on that. Heads up, when we talk about juicers, I feel like it has to be said, no 2 juicers are alike. This is actually my 3rd juicer, and the first 2 I bought on sale, and I thought they were great, and within 6 to 8 months of using them, they crapped out on me. Then I decided to invest in a Breville juice fountain, and it was a game changer. I have had this for 7 years, so it was well worth its sticker price. It was something north of $200. If you're gonna get a juicer, get into juicing, you do want to like make an investment in this department, because I don't want to see you, you know, doing what I did, get what's on sale, and then, you know, you're putting all these machines in the trash. Second, I really want to mention juicing. If you are a patient that has been told possibly you are on the cusp with blood sugar issues, you may very well be a diabetic now if you're watching, you really got to watch the sugar that you're putting into a juice, because remember, there's no fiber to break this down. So boom, this is going into the blood. This is one of the main reasons why I never go to a juice bar, because they'll put a ton of apple and fruits into the juice to obviously make it taste better. But man, your dietary level of sugar goes through the roof. So if you're on the cusp of having some blood sugar issues or already do, you really want to be careful with juicing. You might eliminate your apple altogether and stick just with vegetables, or you might do half of one, okay? So I just say with caution. Really important to know another thing in terms of allergies. This is just a great little trick, you guys. I take a little teaspoon of something called spirulina. If you've never actually heard of it before, it is one of the most powerful antihistamines, okay? Like coming from the earth antihistamines, not from the pharmacy. So the really cool thing about spirulina is that it goes into the mast cells of the body. The mast cells are the ones that produce histamine. So if you're like me and you're itching and scratching and having an allergic response, spirulina acts as an antihistamine to support your body to naturally control the allergic response rather than doing it in a synthetic chemical fashion. So what I do when I am allergic like this, you can hear it in my voice and how congested I am, I'll put a teaspoon of spirulina and then I'll just add my juice to it. It mixes almost on contact, and it's just a great little trick. So I would love for you guys to try this juice recipe. I want you to let me know if you've been doing smoothies and you've been doing juicing, and if you agree, you think that there is a real tangible difference when you drink a green juice of how much energy you get. I'd love to know. Drop me a comment, but more importantly, if you think there's somebody out there that would benefit from this, I would be so honored if you liked and shared it with them. I really hope that you guys have an awesome day. Hope that you try this recipe, and I will catch you next time.